Okay, so prep missions for the way I do Cayo Perico. This is just the setup, not the actual Cayo Perico, because there's another video on my channel that has that anyway. So this is how I do it. I've looked over different guides, different things. I've studied it for a long time, and this is the way I find it the best way for me anyway. It could be different for other people, but this is the way I do it anyway. So always go to preferences and set your spawn location at the Kasaka. Gotta be done. And then go online and new session, invite only, and then over we go. So you spawn at the Kasaka. Okay, so best way to do, straight up here, around this corner, straight up these steps, and into your main room to set it up. So register as a boss, you gotta bring your interaction menu up, register as a boss. First thing is gather intel. So always gather intel, and then it says go to Laguna, Lago Sancuda. So I always jump in my submarine driving seat. I'm on PC and I use keyboard and mouse, so you just press space and then check where the closest location is on the mini map on the bottom left. If you span around, you can see them all. I'll probably say that one or that one. Doesn't really matter which one of them two. So double click on enter and then take your soul there. If you don't have a Sparrow yet, because I have Sparrow, if you don't have a Sparrow yet, you'll literally have to just leave your submarine, exit, and then request your dinghy, and then use your dinghy to get to the mainland, and then from the mainland you can go from there to get it, like your personal vehicle or yeah, whatever. But I have a Sparrow anyway, which just automatically just allows us to use this straight away from my sub. So obviously leave via your sub. And fly towards the yellow dot. Like I was saying before though, if you don't have that, you're going to have to take your dinghy over. I think it's in managed vehicle, or no it's not, it's in service vehicles, Kasaka, request dinghy there, and request it. And then you'll just be able to jump in it, and then swim it over to the mainland, and then get a car, and then obviously drive there. You can shoot the NPCs that are like surrounding the airplane. You have got a chance of blowing the airplane up though, which is a little bit dodgy. So depending how well you think you're good at using your rockets and crap like that, you can do it. So see how it's targeting the ship now. So turn it a little bit round, and then roll that car up, and then just bring it down. Shoot them through there. I always just use my sniper rifle from here and just take him out. Now we'll have to fly over to the island.
The plane is where I said it would be, yes? Good. I have sent you coordinates. It is a long journey south, but you are familiar by now, yes? There will be clothes on the plane.
Stupid bodies in the way, God's sake.
And leave your weapons on board.
Let's reverse a bit first. Okay, so just lift off, make sure you retract the wheels, otherwise you're going to crash into the mountain. And then just start turning and heading the way there. There's a certain altitude where you reach, and if you reach it, I think it gives you a 20% speed increase when you're on in your plane, so it makes it a little bit quicker. You can look at the altimeter by one on PC. You can press V and then look at it, and then press V twice again just to get back to normal mode. I prefer the far-away field of view. So at the minute I'm only doing like actually 5. I think it's 9 when you get to 9, is it? I can't really remember, but you just usually it's when you're near the clouds. It'll just make it a little bit quicker. For me, this is the most boring part of the whole thing, just this flight. So boring. You can like get near the docks, as you can see I'm flying over it now. And I'm not sure if it helps, but I normally like dive me plane straight down to increase the engine to accelerate faster. And you'll not hit the water because obviously you're nearly at the island. So you break through the clouds there, just keep going it there, and you're in. You can do it a little bit earlier than that. Or I think it makes it a little bit quicker, just at the end.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay.
You've already did all the scope out missions and all that crap, so you don't really need to do that on this part. Well, I don't, because it doesn't make any difference anyway. So I just straight to your bike and go the exact route I go. And if you do it at there as well, similar speed, then you won't get caught. So straight up here, take a right here, hit these damn trees. Careful not to hit any of them because you'll get knocked off your bike straight away. All the way along here, you'll come to this like rock edge, like this little rock edge here. Now turn left a little bit, you'll see another rock edge. Jump over, nobody's there to catch you, and over again, then up there, and then turn right slightly and just go through these trees and then gun your bike straight over, and then try to use the ramp here straight over the top. The guard on the tower can turn and look if you're too slow, so just keep that in mind. Then you come up here, stop here for this truck, and straight down here, through here into this little bike patch here, and through this part here, straight up to the tower. If there's a guard at the tower, like there is now, I can see it on my minimap. That means that the box that I need, the electrical box, is up in the tower. If there's no guard there, then it'll be down here. It'll either be in this location here or this location here. But I know there's a guard there, so I have to go up. And I think there's 2 or 3 different heights, but then it can be at any of them. It can be right at the top or it can be in the middle. Okay, it's not here, so it's further up. You can hold your shift button down as well when you're climbing ladders to make it go a bit faster. So this is the box here, so you have to hack this box. It's like a mathematical equation. I'm not really sure. I think it's 1x, 2x and 10x. So like 7, that'll be 14. Can't really remember how you do it. It's 7. I don't think that's right actually. So if you go 7, 17 and then the 1 for the 18, that's it. You just have to make up the 18 target at the top. Straight after this, open your phone, go to your Sightseer app. No need to look at the first feed, ignore it. No need to look at the second feed, ignore that. No need to look at the third, ignore that. Then pan your camera around. So we have the necklace. Okay, so that can be a pink diamond or it can also be a tequila bottle. The tequila bottle's the cheapest, the pink diamond's the best. There's another thing as well, but it's for events. You can pan around to here if there's nothing in that case, and you'll have to get the safe code for this, which kind of changes it a little bit. But that's the bonds in the safe, but obviously we've got the neck. So what I normally do is as well, I always go like, I don't really care about this, but I'll go along again. And then I'll pan my camera around, and if there's a picture in the right side there, if there's like a picture there, and then I go right again, and there's another picture there, which there's none in either of them, but if there was 2, then I wouldn't even go to the first part, I would just go straight to my drainage tunnel, and then pick the 2 pictures up, because they're the 50% fill your bags, and you need 100% bags when you do your elite challenge. I know if it's confusing, I'll explain it like as we go. But once you've done that, you can basically just skip out and then go online, go to find new session, invite only, and then back to your submarine. And that's basically this, the intel part done. It's not like the first time you've done it where you have to keep scoping different things and they're already done, so it just lets you kind of skip them. It's back to this again, and then back to the planning screen again. So the first thing I do, prep, approach vehicle, always do the long turn. You can put your sub closer and mess about with stuff like that, but I don't really do it. And the first part, you can literally you search for a new thing again at invite only when you complete this, so there's no point really in moving your sub anyway. Just getting your Sparrow or your dinghy, get the mainland, and then travel to the yellow pointer again. Basically, you have to go to the police station or close to it, and then you need to either steal 3 trucks, or if you've got your own truck, you can use that, the Phantom Wedge. If not, then you have to basically, if you don't have a Phantom Wedge, which is quite expensive, then you've literally got to go and find the the trucks yourself, and there's one location there's two, and another location there's one. The one single location is good because it's got like a battering ram on the front, but really you just need to go to any one really, like, and pick a truck up as long as it can like tow what you need, as long as it can tow the long fin, which is the speedboat. You just got to be really a little bit careful here. Don't not to get too close with your helicopter, because if you do, they'll automatically like start firing at you. I have my own truck, so I'll be using that. But so you just land here. See how they're on the map now. Just part this and I'll show you. So if you didn't have your own truck, you'd literally pan out, and there's one location there, and then there's two there. That one has a battering ram, which makes it a little bit easier, but you don't really need it, to be fair. So just go to the closest one, pick that truck up, and then do exactly what I'm going to do now. Which I've got the truck, so I just phone it in, go to manage vehicles, and then spam around their phantom wedge. So put my phantom wedge in. There you go, it's popped. And then get right, so in your phantom wedge, and then you just need to pick the long fin boat up inside the police compound. You will have a wanted level, but I can get rid of that more or less straight away. I'll show you how to do that, the way I do it. So up here, spin around a little bit, you see it there, the long fins there, just smash into them, ignore them all, pick the long fin up, out we'll go. Now we have a 3-star wanted level, which can be like a pain in the arse when you get closer to the docks and things, but this is what I normally do. I normally come down here, I smash into this truck here, hit the police car there, get out of the long fin, make sure you don't blow the long fin up, move slightly over, put a grenade on, drop the grenade on the floor and blow yourself up. Then you'll come back in. Once you get back in, you just run to your truck again, there it is, and you don't have any police on you anymore. And then it's a straight drive straight to the location, which is down on the docks. That's it. Now just follow your yellow marker to where you need to go. Normally takes me about 45 minutes start to finish, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on if I actually fuck something up, because you can't fuck things up in the prep, even though I don't care what you say. You could have been playing this for years and you still fucking, on the odd occasion you'll mess something up. So, but if it's a perfect run where you don't really mess up a lot, you'll probably do it in about 40 minutes. I think some people's done it in a lot less, to be honest. If you just skip the first and go straight to the drainage tunnel, if you get the 2 pitches, I think that the earliest I've done it's like the finale is like 7 minutes or something. So it's really eats a lot of time off it as well. If you get that chance, if you get the 2 pitches. But other than that, from start to a complete finish, it should be it should be around 45 minutes to an hour, and then you're doing it pretty well then, like, and you have a chance of getting anywhere from, I think it's around 1 million to 1.7 or 1.8 if you get the pink diamond, just depending on what's your main loot and what's your secondary loot. So drive straight up here. This door like is a pain in the arse up here, so sometimes I don't even use it. You can just cross across here. Oh, well that never worked properly, but smash through there rather than using that, and then just turn into this and done. So that's your long fin stashed and ready for the heist. So next thing, online again, invite only session, go back to your Kasaka. Now this is where I differ from other people, because a lot of people just use their Sparrow from here, and I don't like actually doing that. I prefer to use my oppressor. I just find it a little bit better, a little bit easier, and in and out the subs a little bit quicker as well. You can just get in from your helicopter, right? But this is the way I do it anyway. So prep, equipment, plasma cutter, and then get back in your seat. And fast travel, go to Vespucci Beach, and then I'm going to actually travel with me sub and beach it, so that when I do these prep missions I'm right next to where I need to be, rather than having to fly all the way over and travel around and do all this kind of crap. You're literally just there, and it's easy to get back as well. Just saves a little bit of time here and there, and to be honest, it just makes it a little bit easier as well. So press enter, and then just hold W down and just gun it for the beach. I know this is taking time, like you could be in your Sparrow, you could have been like halfway there by now, but I still think this just makes it easier and faster and better. So all the way up as far as you can go, just beach it there, then press F. Then E. And it tells you in the top left that you beached your Kasaka, so just ignore that. Okay, so this could have been the safe code if you didn't get the necklace when you were scoping the island out. That would have you going to like a different location, and I think it's the casino. You have to kill some people at the casino and some other rubbish. It's easy to do, but you can skip it when you finished it as well. You can just like use your online, find a new session, and then go back and then do that with the sub like you've just seen us do. Because if you do it, it'll just put the Kasaka back in the auction anyway when you find a new like a new server, like invite only. So this part I just find this is just easy. Just where's it again? It's just on the straight. So just land anywhere really you can on the road. Get out here, right here, and this is where it is here. You can. So what I do here is I'll click. Sorry, I'll bring my phone up. I'll do this a lot quicker, obviously, but I'm doing it like quite slow just to show you how I do it. So you'll go here, and then you find where your repressor is. For me, it's in my agency. And then it should spawn there, and then I run in here. when you get in here, just step, literally 2 steps, bring your phone up. Don't even have to do anything here, it's so easy. You just take a picture of that, and then press space, send it to Pavel, and then leave. You can leave before he even, like, there's nothing else to do in there. You just take a picture, leave, that's it. Now this time, get on your oppressor, and then we're going to use the oppressor for the rest of the prep. So that's come up now, so you got to head towards the yellow dot. Rockford Hills. This is basically a bunch of enemies like guarding a suitcase, and you just shoot them, pinch the suitcase, take it back. Okay, so there they are up there. Just blast them. Not really sure why they're not dying there. So they're all blown up now, so it should be here. Pick that up, and then all you got to do is deliver it. And because you beached your Kasaka at Vespucci Beach, you literally just have to just fly back a little bit to get back to your Kasaka. That can be in different locations as well. Some are actually closer than this. So, but that's what I'm saying. It's always around the same place. So you just drop down. Okay, off here, and then enter here, and you're literally right at the planning board when you're like zoning. There, I'm literally right there. So just E, get your next plan, prep, go to equipment. And this time get the, you never ever need to get the demolition charges, and I forgot to mention that, and never ever take the demolition charges. It's always the plasma cutter, the fingerprint cloner, and the cutting torch. So get the fingerprint cloner next, and you can go straight back up here and just out. Doesn't matter if that's fell, just dropped off, doesn't really matter. And then just jump back in here. Compressor. And then back to the dot again. You can't, on this part you can switch the cameras off, but I never do. I just enter straight away and just kill them. Like, when you get more used to the game you can do it, but it is a little bit sketchy when you first like drive in, step in I mean. So you can use the box to turn. I may as well show you actually. So there's cameras here, you can go round, go here, switch the box off. So the cameras can't like see you when you enter, and it gives you like the element of surprise. But I mean, I don't really do it because I don't really care, to be fair. I just, even if they'll see us, I just kill them all anyway, just headshot them as soon as you move in. Make sure you've got a gun ready for when you enter. So you'll just enter, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him there, and there'll be another one. She normally pops out, but he hasn't. He's been a pain, so you can just do that, shoot him, and then you got to wait till Pavel blabs on. I'm sure you can ring Pavel if you don't switch the box off, and then you're in here and you kill them fast like me, and you have like about 10 or 15 seconds of chatter. You can phone Pavel and that stops it, and then you can just hack the laptop straight away. But anyway, hack the laptop. So you have to find the words, obviously. S and then P A N T H E and R. Panthers. Get them. You just press enter on each word when it's in the middle. Then you leave. Back on your oppressor. And then we're going to go to the archive. The archive is similar. You just have to. You can shoot the cameras before you enter the door to stop people from like attacking you when you leave. You need a fingerprint cloner for this part, for the heist part of when you're in the safe room. So you can clone your fingerprint. Well, Rubio's fingerprint. So you head down here. Like I say, I just run in normally, but I'm just going to show you the way. Like if you're new, this is the best way like to start it. So you see the two cameras, you can shoot that camera there, and then that stops anybody seeing you when you enter. This card in this room is always in the same location. You just run up to the top left side. It'll either be on one of the tables, it'll be on the one there, well I'll show you. It'll either be on the top one, the left one, or the bottom one. You just run into this location here and you'll always pick it up. See how I got it there? Just run into here and make sure you picked it up, and then people will obviously blab on a bit and you know you've got it, and then it'll say exit anyway. So if you didn't and you just ran in here without the cameras, without shooting the cameras, then this part you would start getting like people shooting you here. But I shot the cameras anyway, so back in your presser and then back to your sub. Obviously if you don't have an oppressor, you're gonna have to keep and you have a sparrow, you'll have to keep using the sparrow or different means of getting to and fro, at least until you get these items, which is painful when you first start, and once you get your oppressor, and that's a lot easier. But yeah. So, just straight down. Oh, don't see. Let's see anything with this damn oppressor. Off there. Doesn't matter if that falls. Back in again. Straight round again. And then next one is the cutting torch. Basically you have to go to a construction site and find the cutting torch. I think there's 3 different locations it can send you to, all having different let's drop here. All having different locations of the hard hat, and there's a hard hat at each of these construction sites, which basically just allows you to like walk in and they don't really recognize who you are. They think you're just a worker because obviously you've got the hard hat on. Obviously I can't show you all the locations of the hard hat because I'm only going to be able to show you one, but there is a hard hat for each one, and they're really easy places to pick up. And they're just, and as long as you don't stand in front of the guards for too long, I think it's about 5 seconds. If you stand too long, even with your hat on, they'll still recognise you. But as long as you're watching the field of view and you're watching which way you go, you'll not get caught. So this one, this location, is the like near all the houses. I'll show you where it is. It's so easy. This. Always just leave your oppressor there. Then turn here, and this is where your hat is here, right there. So step out and back in, and just press E to put the hat on. Now this shouldn't really aggro unless I do something stupid, which I probably will do. So I always go round here, and then he's away, check here, okay it's not there, so go straight across here, check this one, it's here, it's it, there it is, it's the blue there. Pick this up. There's other locations like I say, but as long as you don't stand in front of them for too long, you'll be fine. And that's basically it. Just run back to your presser and back to the sub. So easy. I mean, and I think that's probably the hardest location. The rest of them are even easier because it's more like spaced out, so you can run amongst them without really like getting in many field of views. So the cutting torch, deliver that. Obviously that's to cut the grate when you're in the drainage tunnel, when you're underwater, when you're on the heist.
Ours is a strange business, Captain. We work so hard to get new weapons, vehicles, equipment, and then afterwards we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry, yes? We leave behind a single piece of the jigsaw. Mr. Rubio will finish it.
Okay, back in. Now we're on the last one now, so done all them now. So you've got them three. You've got your approach vehicle, which is your long fin. Then weapon loadout. I always do the aggressor, press accept. Now see where it says there, go to Merryweather headquarters. You've been unlucky, never ever ever do Merryweather headquarters, because it has you going out and following this silly fucking helicopter around, and it takes so long. Obviously, so the best thing to do is, obviously, it's a shame because if you got the right one, I could have literally just ran out, grabbed me oppressor, and then flew to the area, dropped down, blah blah blah, and it would have been so much easier. But now that I've got this crap, I have to go online, go to invite only, and then try again. And you literally have to keep trying until you get anything other than Merryweather, because it's really not worth doing. It takes ages, and you have to you have to fly around this and follow this silly thing, this silly helicopter around the city. It takes forever. So just come back and go to your planning screen again, go to prep, go to weapon loadout, try again. Now I've got 707 Vespucci, which is fine. You can get Merryweather again and again. I think I've gotten it like 5 times in a row once. But anyway, 707 Vespucci is fine. So getting your Sparrow, or like I said, a dinghy, and then back to the mainland. I mean, it's painful that way, but so you fly. So this is to find. This is to pick the weapons up. I mean, so we'll fly to the yellow dot as usual. If you're new to the game and you haven't got a Sparrow, you'll have to go in the lower entrance, because you'll have to probably drive there. Probably is a way of picking a plane up somewhere, and then like in LSIA or something, and then doing it. But I mean, so until you get your Sparrow, really, you're probably going to have to go like the low entrance, and it's horrendous because you have to kill everything in there. There's more enemies to kill. But once you get your Sparrow, you just literally come here. It'll be on one of these buildings. You just land. And go in the top entrance. There's only a couple of guards to kill, and it's much easier. The bottom entrance just takes long. It takes longer. There's more enemies. Drop here, straight off the roof into here. Now make sure you have a suppressed weapon, so you don't have to kill every single person in here. You can kill them all, but this is the way I do it. You use a suppressed weapon. You get near the door. you do not get any closer than this, and you shoot the door first, and it'll open up, and then you can shoot him in the head. If you try and open the door first before shooting the door, it'll see you straight away, and then you'll have to kill them all. So you shoot the door, shoot him once, then move inside a little bit. There's a one to the right. Just shoot him, and then straight forward here until both of them come into play. Then tap him in the head, and around this corner a little bit, just tiny little bit, him in the head there, and then you're free to just go straight forward here, and you don't aggro them who's behind. If you fuck up and you aggro, just run to the desk or wherever, and or just try and kill them all. So you go up towards this gun, the gun locker here. Doesn't let you in, so you got to hack the computer. So you hack this computer. Now the way I do this is I'll ignore so you have to match the numbers in the grid with the top. So basically I ignore all four and I only concentrate on 56, 53, and then try and find 56, 53 in amongst everything here. Like I say, only look at the first two numbers. Trying to find it because I'm freaking blind. So there it is, 56, 53, right there. So press enter on that, and then open this. Always make sure you open it and make sure you pick up the weapons before you leave. That's it, collected the weapons. Then out of here, press Q when you get to the orange circle, so it lets you out on the roof. Back in the Sparrow, and then back to the sub. Jeez, and you got killed there. Obviously the sub will not be beached now because you had to go to an invite only session because you got that Merryweather crap, but you would literally just press it here. Would have been much easier to get here and get back. Or anyway. Thing is with the Sparrow as well though, if you are out at sea, you can sort of like, if you just hover over where the drainage tunnels are there, well not drainage tunnels but the holes there, and spam E, you'll just automatically just enter the submarine, so you don't have to land on it, you know what I mean. That's everything done. May as well actually just do the heist as well, quick, just to show what I'm doing. So go along to finale, press start, confirm settings, play, launch the job on your own, and you go approach vehicle, long fin, infiltration point, main dock, doesn't really matter, drainage tunnel for your compound entry point, escape point, airstrip, doesn't really matter, time of day, always do it during the day. Weapon loadout, go to suppressors, make sure you double click suppressors, and then go along to continue at the bottom right and just press enter to join, and then we'll start. If you're on keyboard and mouse, just hold down A, W and space at the same time, because that actually uses your handbrake, the space does, on your boat, so it lets you turn faster. So you just turn here, straight along here towards the tower. You'll see the little tower there. Just bomb up here. Careful not to beach your boat though. And then I always like move in a little bit here and just turn my boat a little bit here. and then just turn it here. Get your suppressed weapon out. You don't even have to kill anybody really, but it just makes it a little bit faster and a little bit easier if you do. So this guard here, just make sure you tap him in the head quick, like that. So then you can enter here, and then you check what your loot is at the bottom. So all I've got is cash, so I don't really want that, if I can help it anyway, depending on what we've got. Get this. If you've got coke, that's the main thing you want from this location, and it fills your bag halfway up one batch. So you pick this up and turn this. So if you had, say, coke there and then up here as well, you wouldn't have to go to the second location, but I'm going to show you the second location anyway. So it's cash as well. It's pretty crappy, the loot, to be fair, but I'm going to take it anyway, and then I'll check the other area, because I have to go there now anyway, because I'll not get a full bag with 2 cash. So I'll just pick this up. There could be 2 coke at the other location, and that would fill me bags up, but I'm not really sure. So I'm always going to take 1. And I should be fine, like, as long as I don't get 2 cash. Then I might end up having to come back again actually, but we'll see. So you go across here. Always make sure you get a full loot bag before you leave. That's your main objective here, whether it be cash, coke or weed or whatever. So I just wait here, wait till he turns around, the one on the steps up there. Right, then jump up here, and then go across here, shoot that camera, and then tap him in the head there, drop down, and we'll go coke weight, so that's fine. Oh, I forgot to mention, on the mini map, if you look at the guard pointing north, not north, sorry, he's going up the road anyway, and there's a camera. If he's too close and then you burn this lock too early, he can actually hear you, and then you'll have to restart. But I was lucky enough I did it when he wasn't looking anywhere, when he wasn't too close, I mean. So grab this coke obviously first. It's always coke, weed and cash. And then fill up the rest of the bag with this. Okay, so now I've got a full bag now. So straight out of here, up and over here. When you complete this, you've got like 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours and 28 minutes or something before it respawns. And if you're on time, I think it's within 45 minutes of when it refreshes, you can get the hard mode version of this, which is just as easy as this, but you get an extra 100k when you do the elite challenge. Otherwise you'll only get 50k when you do the elite challenge. And the elite challenge is basically, you have to do it in under 10 minutes. This is just the final heist though, obviously. You have to do it under 10 minutes, not like aggro any guards, so no guards can spot you. And you also have to have full loot bags. And if you get them, if you do that, you'll get the bonus at the end. You'll get like 50 grand if it's just a normal mode, but you'll get 100 grand if it's on a hard mode. And up to now I haven't done, I'm getting the elite challenge up to now. I know it's not under 10 minutes, sorry, it's 15 minutes. You have to complete this in 15 minutes, which is plenty of time to do it, to be fair. Like. Go as close as you can to the drainage tunnel on your bottom left on your minimap, then stop, get in the water, press G to put your rebreather on. You can see I've got it on my face, so I'm not going to drown. Swim into this location here, press E to cut through the grill. Doesn't matter which way you do this, I've heard people doing different ways. I always just get them through there, and Then just keep your mouse one down, burn through these. Like I say, it doesn't really matter. I've seen people going like that and all this bollocks, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, cut through. You've got your rebreather on, you can see on the right. Then just swim. Swim straight up. And press E, and that's it. And then you get a cutscene. Now, if you do this the way I do it, in the time I do it, you'll be fine. But there is certain NPCs you've got to watch out for. But really, if you do it like this every single time, I swear you won't ever get a guard. Trust me, you'll not. So you run up here. You don't have to. You just turn left, go straight down here. Ignore all the guards because you'll not aggro them anyway. This way, turn right here, jump here, then go slow because the top left guard needs to turn around. Now he's turned around, you can see it on your minimap. So he turns around and walks into that alcove. You turn left here, you ignore that guard, jump up here, and then where the blue door is, wait. You can kill these, but I just don't like doing it. You just wait here by the blue door, wait till he walks past. That's it, and then just behind him, up the steps, and then into here. Always go to this location here because this has a safe, and it has anywhere from, I think it's 30k to 90k. So you always open that and just walk in and pick it up. There, my money's went up to 466 now. The painting, you can skip all of that and go straight to that where you cut the torch. If when you're doing the prep mission at the very start, I told you, if there's a painting here and a painting over on the other side, because then you don't need to loot the coke and stuff and the weed and the cash. You just take the two paintings and that fills your bag up. So anyway, so the fingerprint cloner, go here. This is really simple as well. You just you have to match the fingerprints. So the clone target's on the right. You just find the top one. So that's the top. It's exactly the same. And then go to the top again and do it exactly the same, but go 1. So 1, and then you go 2. So you find the top, 1, 2, find it again. That's it. It's already done. And then it'll change here, there. So you go find it there. That's exactly the same. Then you go 1, find it again, 1, 2, find it again, 1, 2, 3, and find it again, which is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically you always just follow it. So that's that one there, and then 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it, done. Drop into here, and now we're going to steal the necklace. Burn through this lock. You're safe in here, there's nothing to worry about at all. Go to the glass unit, press E, and then page up, but don't go too far up on your heat gauge, or you can like burn it. See how it goes into red? Just go on the bottom right, just go all the way up to the red and then back down. Normally takes me about 4 times. Should work on this one. That's it. Pick the necklace up and leave. You can get the barra bonds here where you need the safe code, but that was obviously what I was telling you, where you have to go through the casino. But that's easy as well. So we'll through here, and then we'll just need to leave the compound. So what I do here is just skip past these, past here, and then I watch where this guard's going. So I know, you see him, like you'll see him on the mini map, the closest one to my top, like my left side. I'll show you when he turns around. So he's moving now. I could have just run and did this, but I just want to show you. So he's turning now, and he's about to walk past. So you can't wait till that happens, just till you get used to it, and then Always make sure you jump on these steps here. Don't go around or you can see you. And then you've got this location here where he's walking away. Run up here. And then just, as long as you hit that yellow, you're safe. And now no guards have found us. Get your suppressed weapon out. This is the only one, well, the other one that you need to kill. Through these bushes, just headshot this kid here. Get rid of him. Jump on his bike. There's an NPC walking past up here. Just make sure he's on the left side. You can go around the back of him. Then go this way. To the left of this tree here. This is what we are doing anyway. And gun your bike here. If you hit the fucking tree, like, it's a pain in the arse, but just gun your bike there. Then up and over here, as far out as you can. Press your rebreather again. And then swim towards that spiky bomb fucking looking thing. There should be a ravine down here. Just when you get past here. You can fuck this up and go in a different location, and then it takes you ages to swim out. If you don't go down this ravine. But you are just swimming this ravine. You can still do it even if you're getting shot by helicopters and stuff. You just got to keep taking snacks. See that like weed, that big weed in the background? You'll never ever reach there if you've done it right. You should complete it here. That's it. And that's it done. You can just skip this part, and I'll show you the money I got in the elite challenge. So you get 100% of that, so just over $1 million. Did it in 12 minutes, so that's fine. Didn't feel any hacks, so that's fine. Full loot bags, got them. So I'll get an extra 50k. So there's the 50. If it was hard mode, you'd get 100k. So I still made like over $1 million there. And then it'll give you like a summary of everything. That's it. So I did the long phone, got the ruby necklace. So the take was 1,076,935. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.